So George, you've been working as a scaffolder 6 days a week, and considering that we're now not in a position where it's getting taking a toll on us, where we have these long hours and it's holding us back from actually getting closer to family time and striving to travel and be better. I mean, have you actually tried anything these past 2 years to actually get you closer to that goal?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I've tried something this year. It wasn't like too long ago. Uh, the company is called Enagic, and what it does is it recruits people into this scheme. They recruit more
Mm,
people to allow them to buy the product and get themselves into the system.
okay.
And it and how the process works is they how the process works is each recruiter gets paid if they recruit other people or other members into them.
Mm,
That's basically through like buying a product or something.
mm, okay. So a year ago, how did you go?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's very interesting. Been learning a little bit of value. Um, I've got myself into this since my mentor left because he was a scaffolder, but he's kind of like the guy that I looked up to. He went to like other places like Indonesia, Bali, but then suddenly after like I I upfronted my money into this,
Mm.
then immediately he left.
Jeez. So you put upfront your money to go to this recruitment scheme that you get paid from recruits, and this was over a year ago, and the person that you were mentored by, he was a scaffolder as well, and he once you buyed into the program, that's when he upped and left.
Yeah, pretty much. I came across him through Facebook ads and
Mm,
I see him as a way that he's kind of like living like a G. And I reach out to him
mm,
saying like what he actually does, and he's just part of this thing that I talked about.
mm,
Like him and I, we share like a common interest. We both like Andrew Tate. We want to be that guy, like travel the world, escape the matrix.
mm,
Like I mean, bro, like we're connecting, man. But then I realized at the end of the day, it's probably like business. And yeah, he
mm,
left and went back to being a scaffolding again.
mm. Okay, George. Sorry this happened to you. And the world online is getting a lot more, say, crazy. I mean, having this experience a year ago where you thought that having been going through this recruitment agency where this guy claimed to be a scaffolder that he ends up making this happen, but you put your trust in him, but nothing actually worked for you. Like, what was going through like your head when this did happen for you?
What was going through my head around that time is I did have a hunger, I did have a passion to like learn something that's going to get me out of the job and spending more time with the fam. But then I
Mm,
kind of like but the more I've stayed, the more I realized how this entire company and Magic is going to go to shit.
really?
Yeah, really, definitely. I was scrolling on TikTok the other time and I came across like accounts where they're trying to like call out people, like trying to tell them the scammers or like everything wrong with the systems, how much you actually get paid. It's not like the amount that you actually receive, it's probably like the same equivalent. It's probably like the same amount that you get paid from work or any other 9 to 5 jobs.
Jeez.
That's when I realized how scummy this thing that I got myself into is.
Jeez. I mean, George, but that's horrible. Like the fact that they just took your money and left, and the TikTok accounts that were reviewing them, revealing the truth to you, and they show that you were actually, while over time being in this place, you just over time revealed the truth. I mean, and when you did see that happening, I mean, kind of run me through like what was that like? What seeing someone that claimed to be trustworthy and being able to do something like that to you.
Hmm. I think it taught me a very valuable lesson. Never trust people on social media. That was
Mm,
when I built the self-awareness. And yeah, I went back to my 9 to 5. I kind of like left it there. And I've realized that I probably I won't even be considering diving into the online space after what just happened.
mm,
I mean, pretty sure I got the product though, which is pretty handy. But at the same time, it's not like fulfilling the goals I wanting to set for myself.
mm. I'm sorry to hear that this happened to you, George, you know? Like, tell me then. And you then leaving this recruitment scheme a year ago to now going back to the 9 to 5 and you it not actually being what it was cast out to be. What was it like then going back to work and facing the reality that that wasn't the goal? That wasn't what it seemed to be.
Yeah, that's a very good question. I think I've I just sucked it up and went back to where the way things are. I do realize that I don't have a way out back before. And even if I want to get back to this online thing again, even if it's going to be like my one-way ticket, just kind of wondering, I don't want to, am I going to go through this experience again where some cunt online doesn't really give a fuck?
Mm. You're right. Who really cares online, especially it's tough, especially having that position when you were vulnerable to this recruitment scheme. I'm sorry to hear that. And and yeah, it's valid to go back to the job because that provides the safety, provides the clarity, provides the comfort that you once had, right? Mm,
Yeah, at the moment I'm feeling a little bit comfortable.
mm. I mean, so other than a year ago, is there anything else that you tried so that you can get closer to living that dream life?
Not technically, no.
Mm,
Yeah, I kind of parked it at the moment.
mm, okay. So, I mean, now that it's been a year, where's not doing anything sort of got at us at the moment, or parking it, you'd say.
I think it has gotten me to, I think it's gotten me to like the same place that I was.
Mm,
I think just like staying here, it just changes nothing. I'm sort of like in the same place. Now I'm starting to like reach at the peak that I really don't care anything at the moment what's going around me. I do feel as if the scaffoldy job is going to be the one thing I'm good at, and I'll be probably doing it for the rest of my life.
mm, okay. I mean, George, you mentioned before, like you're wanting to move towards becoming better, having the family time, and you're saying that as a scaffolder, you've been working 6 times a week, and it's these long hours that are literally holding you back from getting to that family time. You literally said that you have no hope while working the scaffolding job. I mean, do you really see yourself working this for the rest of your life?
Not really, no. I'm still young. I'm only 22 now. If I, yeah,
Mm, you're 22 now. You're right. And I guess working as a scaffolder now, I mean, what's it really costed you in working all these long hours to hope to get some family time back?
yeah, pretty much it costed me further away from my family. And probably like the money I'm supposed to set up for my superannuation is going directly into this scummy business that I've invested.
Mm,
And plus the other things that I could have like invested my money into, where it could be like a freaking other business model that could be like a clothing brand, uh Shopify website, freaking yeah, dumbest decision of my life, and now I have to reap the consequences.
mm, you're right. I think sometimes things happen that we're not proud of, that we can't take back. I know for me, there are a lot of scams out there. I'm sorry that you've been a victim to it. I just, you're not alone as well. There are more out there that have done worse. I mean, George, like, I understand that you can see everything to be not trustworthy, that this one decision can then dictate every decision you then make to continue for the rest of your life. Can I share a perspective with you? Hmm. You seem like a handsome guy. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I had one, but
Hmm.
she cheated with the other partner.
Damn. Feel you, bro. That's tough, bro. She wasn't the one. She wasn't the
There's
one.
more fish in the sea out there.
I like your attitude. And I mean, how long were you guys dating for?
About 7 months.
7 months. Okay. And I mean, before that, were you in another relationship?
No, just this one.
Just this one. Okay. I mean, before the relationship, I mean, how were you?
I'm guessing that for me was is I only see her natural beauty. I don't usually pay attention towards her personality. She's kind of like asking me like this thing and that thing, or if we have to go out dinner, I have to be one paying for it.
Okay. Okay. And hmm, so you seeing her natural beauty or seeing her beauty, but not her himself as a person. I mean, are you still looking for other girls? Right?
Do I really look like I'm in a financial position to look for a partner? A lot of girls are expensive nowadays.
Hmm. Okay. So I mean, George, would would us looking when we are looking for a new partner, I mean, would we let our previous relationship dictate what happens in the next relationship? And why is that?
I mean, there's other good girls out there
Hmm.
who are
But I mean,
not gold diggers.
not gold diggers, you said?
Nope.
Hmm. But I mean, like you said, like you were there for beauty. I mean, why not just go back to her? Why not just not date again?
Yeah, on my mum's life, I wish upon her that her life will be in a morgue. That's for sure. But yeah, nah, that girl just gave me like a freaking headache, and I was kind
Mm,
of like manipulated by this. Yeah,
okay. So then, would you also agree that this situation has given us more clarity?
yeah, it gave me the lessons as well, more clarity.
Mm. And why do you say that?
I think I just see this as a lesson. I really thought that my thought process was that the girl is going to be with me if I just do stuff for her or buy stuff for her or give her like more attention or spending time with her. I really thought that was my process all along when it comes to dating.
Mm,
But yeah, what lesson it gave me is the lesson is like I don't value in the girl, but does the girl value me?
mm, okay. So if we then use this example, and apply it to the situation of you going through this scammer, this person that didn't actually trust in you enough to tell you the truth. I mean, would you let that situation dictate the next phase of your life?
Yeah, I don't want it to. No.
But why not? I mean, you've already gone through it a year. Why not just continue to, yeah, no one out there, everyone is a scam out there. Nothing's there out there for me. Why not just continue? I mean, you've gone a year without it. We can go another year without it, right?
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I think trying out this Enagic thing also it gave me losses, but it also developed me to become a better person who I was before.
Mm,
It just gave me like this potential, this hunger, this mindset.
mm,
And if I resort back to the old habits that I've got working my scaffolding job, then that would mean I would then that would mean that I'll have to like stick with this feeling, oh, you could have done better, you could have tried something. I'll just be letting it sit in my head for the rest of my life if I were to go down that route, if that
mm.
makes sense.
I mean, so George, now that we know that not going through this process allowed us to now see life a bit more clearly. What's that going to look like if we don't try anything and we continue down this scaffolding path for another 2 years and not actually working towards something that can get us closer to the family time you're looking for and the long hours that you're wanting to to move out of?
Yeah, I'll just become a waster. And what I mean by that is I kind of like wasted the potential that I've got. And I'll just be working continuously till my back gets cooked because I'm kind of like lifting heavy pulls, traveling up and down stairs. And that's what I'll probably be known for, just work,
Mm,
not spending time with the family more.
mm.
Definitely not.
So this feeling of being only labeled as a worker and only valued for the effort he puts in, and we're seeing our future if we continue down this road of nothing more than a scaffolder to your name. And I mean, George is now that you see the vision of where scaffolding is, like, is that what you see yourself to be? Why not?
No, I don't want to do this shit, man. It's so long, it's so tiring.
Okay. But I mean, like you said, you've already failed in one business model. It didn't work out for you. I mean, going back to work wouldn't hurt, right?
Not I guess it wouldn't hurt physically, but it would just hurt my sense of purpose on what I really wanted to achieve and get back to the loved ones.
Mm, I mean, George, then you're sort of faced with a dilemma. I mean, you sort of have some choices. I mean, you have the choice of going down this path of, I don't know, scaffolding 6 times a week and, I don't know, continuing to get your back hurting so that you can obviously get food for the table. But ultimately, it's getting you away from your family, from your loved ones' time, and from living the life where you can travel and do all these amazing things. But I mean, you're working all these hours, and you then have this other option where you can continue to blame having one setback and using that to dictate where you go in the future. I mean, George, where does that leave us?
Yeah, I guess it left me feeling a sense of, I think it left me as a failure, like you said, that if I fail one thing, I failed at life.
Hmm, failed one thing you failed at life. Hmm. I mean, George, you don't have to change if you don't want to change. But having this fear of being a failure and feeling this guilt, I mean, is that what you ultimately want?
Yeah, no, gee.
I mean, so George, tell me like what needs to happen now so that in the future, in a year from now, you're not stuck with this decision of figuring out where your future is going, where you're missing out on family time and missing out on the things you want to do, traveling and just feeling stuck in such a place that you told me you have no hope being in.
Hmm. I think what it looks like, I think it will, I think one thing that comes to my mind is being on this call with you and trying to see what are some of the ways you can help me out to get out of myself the situation I'm in.
Mm, okay. So what does change look like then? What actually got you reaching out to us if you've seen all these scams online and you have all these people that have are untrustworthy?
Yeah, even if I failed one thing, that doesn't even change the fact whether I'm getting out of my job or not and not spending with a fam. Just gotta find some, I just gotta find something that's actually gonna to work or to help me. Same way, although I had a bad experience with a partner, there's other goodies out there.
Mm. I mean, so George, are you ready to make a change? But I mean, bro, like I said, you don't have to. No one's forcing you. No one's coming to put a gun in your head to force you to change.
If I don't make a change, I'll put the gun to my head.
Okay.